Sir,
Please do it.
sir, yesterday 21.
Oh, acha, we have already done this, correct?
Yes,
Correct,
sir, yes,
you
sir.
are right. Jandan Yojana also we have done it. What is the news about Maharatna company? Here only we stopped, na? Here only we stopped. Explain Pradhan Mantri Jandan Yojana we studied.
Sir, Maharatna aru 13, Navaratna aru 14, sir.
Yeah, that
Sir,
way yesterday I asked you to tell me how many Maharatnas,
yes.
how many Maharatnas?
13, sir, 13.
1, 3. Then many Navaratnas?
Mini Ratnasu 71, sir.
Okay, very good. Please post it in our Telegram group.
Okay, sir.
Mini Ratna 71?
No, 71, yeah. Now I think we were studying banking. ఇది shuru చేసామా
21, sir, 21.
21 shuru చేసాము.
Yes.
What is Pravasiya Bharatiya Devas? Okay. Mr. Narendra, please start.
Yes, sir. What is the news of the Pravasiya Bharatiya Devas? 17th Pravasi Bharatiya Devas convention will be held in Indore, Madhya Pradesh in January 2023. Pravasi Bharatiya Devas is celebrated every year on 9th January.
1 minute. You are not seeing it, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am asking Pravasiya Bharatiya Divas this year when it will come. Why 9th January is important? It's because Pravasiya Bharati.
In 1905, Gandhi came to India, sir, from South Africa. That's why we celebrated as the NRA Day, sir.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Good. Why it is going like this? Yeah, now study. Correct. Read. I think this year's 2024. No post has come about it. Nothing we know now. Yeah, continue.
So Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is celebrated every year on 9th January to mark the contribution of overseas Indian community in the development of India. It also commemorates the returns of Mahatma Gandhi from South Africa to India on 9th January 1915, sir. I said 1905.
1915, correct. Okay.
The 16th Pravas Bharatiya Divas was held in January 2019 at Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. The first Pravasi Bharatiya Divas was held in 2003 in New Delhi. What is bank?
Yeah, 1 minute. Before that, let me share happy news. It will be happy for our, what is her name? Vasavi. Vasavi, what happened? Yesterday, out of 100 people got selected, there is a candidate whose date of birth is the last date up to which they are taking for selection. 1st June. She was, those people who are born after 1st June some date are not eligible. This girl was born on 31st May or on 1st June. And she got selected as probationary officer. She must be around 27, 28 like that.
Great.
Yeah. Well, it happens rarely like this. Yeah, now
Great,
continue.
sir. Great.
Yeah, it is all. And of course, that girl has been a very active girl. She is married. She is working in ICCA. She has got a kid and all that. In spite of it, she has been studying hard and she never attended classes. She took only mock interviews. She came out successful because she was a very confident person and she has experience in talking to people. Like that, you should start talking to your
In
son.
which state? In which state, sir?
Kerala state. Kerala state. Ernakulam.
Kerala.
Ernakulam ICICI Bank. Yeah. Now that you will see all these things if you watch that video of successful people. About 20 of them came out of 100. 20 came and attended that meeting. Now, Naresh, what is a bank?
What is a bank? As per Section 5B of Banking Regulation Act 1949, banking means the accepting for the purpose of lending and investment of deposits of money from the public, repayable on the demand or otherwise, withdrawal by check, draft, order or otherwise. Bank is financial organization which accept deposits and provides loans. Scheduled banks.
Hmm.
All the banks which are included in second schedule to the Reserve Bank of India Act 1935 are scheduled bank.
Actually,
Non-scheduled banks. Sorry.
actually, for inclusion in second schedule, the condition is that the paid up capital and reserve should be minimum 5 lakhs. This amount
5
was
lakh.
fixed. This amount was fixed some 75 years ago, 80 years ago. But
Sir,
present day, to start a private sector bank, you require 500 crore for starting I think we have discussed this. For starting a small finance bank, we require 200 crore. And for
Sir, it is increased to
300.
1,000 crores, sir.
1,000? Are you sure?
Yes.
When?
Yes, sir. 500 to 1,000 increase for
Acha,
universal bank.
Acha,
For universal bank.
Acha,
Yes, sir.
But I have not come across. 1 minute. India.
I searched na.
Hey, 1 minute. India, minimum paid up, because paid up capital for starting a commercial bank. The initial minimum paid up capital for voting equity shall be rupees 5 billion. That is 500 crore only.
Sir, नीचे जाना नीचे.
It is only 500 crore, Baba.
नीचे
the
sir, वो
bank,
नीचे.
Here, what is the minimum paid up capital? Quora.com. As per Banking Regulation Act, minimum paid up capital is 1 to 5. But as per present policy, smallest bank should have.
नीचे करना नीचे और भी है once.
It's okay, doesn't matter. That's not a big issue. We will check it up afterwards. Okay, good. Continue. Non-scheduled banks.
non-scheduled bank. The banks that are not included in the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 and those are defined in the clause C of section 5 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. These banks are not eligible for having loans from Reserve Bank of India for meeting their day-to-day general requirements.
Good.
Excuse me,
Explain.
sir.
Yeah, yes, please. Wasabi.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
నేను మీరు పెట్టారు కదా సార్ యూట్యూబ్ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ ఒక 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ అందులో వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బ్యాంక్స్ ఐ హావ్ gone through that question, sir.
Different types of banks and
In that RBI
yeah, tell me. RBI
scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks. In scheduled banks, commercial and cooperatives. In commercial banks, public sector banks. In non-scheduled banks, what are the examples, sir?
That is only 4 banks are there. That is there for so many years. It is coming. 4 non-scheduled banks. If we put like this, you see, non-scheduled banks in India. Baroda City. Earlier I was getting only 4, but now we are getting more. Baroda City Cooperative Bank, Bangalore City Cooperative Bank, Pagwara Capital Local Area Bank, Kolhapur Subhadra Local Area Bank, Maghaboob Nagar Krishna Bhima Samriddhi Local Area Bank.
Sir, what are the benefits will come if they are scheduled commercial banks?
If they are scheduled commercial banks, they can borrow from Reserve Bank of India based on the securities.
With low of interest also.
Whatever interest that is given as repo rate or whatever it is, bank rate. Whereas non-scheduled banks cannot do. I think non-scheduled commercial banks, they cannot participate in payment system. That is, they cannot issue, they may issue checkbook, but it has to be collected through some other bank. Do you follow that way? Now we will
Sir,
see
do RRB,
RRBs are scheduled banks.
okay. Sir, RRBs
Yes,
will
sir. Thank
maintain
you, sir. Thank
CRR
you
and
for
SLR, sir?
Pardon, RRB, they have to maintain SLR.
CRR, sir?
Yes, they have to maintain CRR, SLR. They need not, but only thing is payment banks need not maintain. Payment banks, though they are coming under scheduled banks, I think now whether they would have changed the rule, I'm not sure. But previously when I was reading, scheduled payment banks were not required to maintain this because they are supposed to invest most of it only in government securities. They are not supposed to make lending. They are not supposed to make lending. They are supposed to give only to government securities. So they are not required to maintain. I think small finance banks also should maintain CRR and SLR. Please check it up. I'm not sure about it. But small finance banks, they are coming under scheduled commercial bank. They are also covered by DICGC for deposit insurance coverage. They should also maintain CRR and SLR. Here I am coming across material from Byju's difference between scheduled and non-scheduled banks. Naresh, please read this.
However, due to financial instability, non-scheduled banks are assumed incapable of safeguarding deposits' monetary interests. This article underlines the most relevant difference between scheduled and non-scheduled banks, along with their meanings and types.
Please read difference between scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks.
Difference between scheduled and non-scheduled banks in India. Both bank types need to thrive to people India's economic growth. The basic difference between scheduled and non-scheduled banks lies in their definition. Apart from this, the major differences are discussed
Below.
scheduled scheduled and non-scheduled banks. Parameters. Loan from RBI entitled to scheduled banks entitled to loans at lower interest rate along with clearing house membership. Non-scheduled banks only in emergencies or under abnormal conditions.
So this is a change.
Parameters.
Only under abnormal conditions. Ajay, you were asking this point. Yeah, continue.
Parameters. CRR parameter. Cash reserve ratio. Scheduled banks must maintain an average balance of daily CRR with RBI at stipulated rates. Non-scheduled banks only with itself.
Achha, they have to maintain that 4.5% within themselves in cash. Yeah, continue. Bank types.
Bank types: nationalized, regional, rural, cooperative, and other commercial banks. 11 non-scheduled state cooperative banks. 1500 non-scheduled urban cooperative banks for
Wow.
local area.
Oh, Baba. I always used to remember this 4 local area only. So many banks are there. Please read again. 11
non-scheduled state cooperative banks. 1500 non-scheduled urban cooperative banks for local area banks.
Achha, 1 minute. I am giving this link to our Telegram group. Vasavi,
Sir, can I say something?
yeah, please tell.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
presently 2 local area banks are available, not 4. Actually, the
Though-
first local area bank, which is Capital, now it is converted to small finance bank, and another license was cancelled by RBI. Presently,
Oh.
2 local area
Two-
banks are available.
Achha, please note it. Please note it accordingly. 2 local area banks.
Yes, sir.
I can't revise it because This is Byju's material written long back, but we must thank them for giving this. Come on, continue, Narendra. Thank you, Swadhin Roy. Thank you. Refinancing facility. Please read. Naresh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Naresh, read.
Refinancing facility can raise debt from RBI denied. Currency storage facility. Access granted denied.
Scheduled, continue.
Scheduled and non-scheduled banks. Scheduled banks needs to be corporation rather than a sole proprietorship or proprietorship firm. The non-scheduled banks are
Naresh,
not obligated.
Naresh, మీరు ఏం చదివారు డిగ్రీ?
Proprietorship or a partnership firm.
మీ ఏం డిగ్రీ చదివారు చెప్పు.
B.Tech, sir.
ఎందుకు ఇంత మిస్టేక్స్ కొడుతున్నారు? ఒక సెంటెన్స్ స్క్రీన్ లో ఉంది, దానికి చదవడానికి ఇంత మిస్టేక్స్ చేస్తే మీరు ఎలాగ మాట్లాడుతున్నావు, ఎలాగ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నావు చెప్పు. ప్లీజ్ బీ అటెంటివ్. Or
Okay, sir.
If you are not able to see it on this, please get it in your laptop. Get it in your laptop and see. I know you are all struggling because of your cell phone problem, but it is appearing very clearly and you are reading it wrongly. Now start reading it. Scheduled bank needs to be.
Scheduled banks needs to be a corporation rather than a sole proprietorship or a partnership firm. The non-scheduled banks are not obligated to maintain an average daily balance of cash reserve ratio with the central bank at specified rates.
Correct. FAQs on difference between scheduled banks and non-scheduled banks. I think you
Sir,
can.
CRR will be 4.5% or it can be varies according to their bank decision.
No, it is only 4.5. 4.5 because in the absence of any specific indication, it is 4.5. Everybody should maintain 4.5 reserves. Why they are asking this, because when customers come and ask, they should not say they don't have cash. That is why this condition is put, and that is the reason, nothing else. Good. Now we will go to our original material. So now, Vasavi, please start reading 23.
Yes, sir. Explain Kisan Credit Card. It is a credit scheme introduced in August 1998 by Indian banks. This model scheme was prepared by the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development on the recommendations of R.V. Gupta Committee. Aim to provide short-term formal credit to farmers. From 2019, KCC is also available for fisheries and animal husbandry. KCC credit holders are covered under personal accident insurance up to
rupees 50,000.
Up to 50,000 rupees for death and permanent disability.
And up to 25,000 for other risks.
Are there in India at present.
Vasavi, ఎక్కడ కూర్చుంటారు మీరు? లోపల కూర్చుంటారా? హలో, మీరు no, please go near window.
Financial institution.
Vasavi, voice
import Bank of India.
Vasavi voice cut అవుతుంది. Vasavi voice cut అవుతుంది. Please go and sit near window. లేదంటే ప్లీజ్ గో టు ది అప్స్టేర్స్ ఓపెన్ టెర్రస్. మీరు అలా చదివితే ఏమీ లాభం లేదు. వేర్ ఆర్ యూ సిట్టింగ్ నౌ? వేర్ ఆర్ యూ సిట్టింగ్ నౌ? ఇన్సైడ్ యువర్ రూమ్. ఏ ఆన్సర్ ఏది నేను అడుగుతున్నాను. వేర్ ఆర్ యూ సిట్టింగ్? యు ఆర్ టెలింగ్ హియర్ అంటే ఇది ఆన్సరా? ఇది సిమిలర్ టు కండక్టర్ టికెట్. కండక్టర్ అడుగుతున్నారు ఎక్కడ పోతున్నారు? నేను మా విలేజ్కి పోతున్నాను. ఎక్కడ పోతున్నారు? మా విలేజ్కి పోతున్నాను. అలా చెప్తే అవుతుందా? ప్లీజ్ సిట్ నియర్ విండో వాసవి.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll come out, sir. Network problems, sir.
I
Yeah.
know. That is why I'm asking. Yesterday and all, I never told you. Today there is network problem, so I am asking you to come out of your house. I know your child will come and trouble you. Can't help it. Where are you now?
I came out, sir.
Good.
The network.
Now please read 24.
24. How many All India financial institutes are there in India at present? There are 5 financial regulatory bodies under the jurisdiction of Reserve Bank of India
Hello,
as
hello.
All India
Hello. అది ఏం bird అది?
under the
And-
jurisdiction
Huh?
under the jurisdiction of Reserve Bank of
Ah.
India.
అలాగా చెప్పాలి. Jurisdiction.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir.
Continue.
As
No
All
problem.
India
No,
financial-
sorry, వద్దు. See, what I know itself is very limited. To that extent, I try to help you. Come on, continue. Jurisdiction of
Yes.
Reserve Bank of India.
Jurisdiction of Reserve Bank of India as All India financial institutions.
Okay.
One is Export-Import Bank of India, Exim Bank, and National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, NABARD,
Mm,
Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI, National Housing Bank, NHB.
Yeah. If you get job in any one of these things, చాలా బాగుంటుంది. Salary will be good and work also may be less. Continue.
In 2022, Reserve Bank of India has announced that National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development will be regulated and supervised by it as an All India financial institution under the RBI Act 1934.
Correct.
Explain National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development. Reserve Bank of India has announced that National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development will be regulated and supervised by it as an All India financial institution under the RBI Act 1934. NABFID will be regulated and supervised by RBI as an AIFI under sections 45L and 45N of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934.
Correct.
NABFID will be regulated and next
Over.
point. Central government has appointed KV Kamath as chairperson of the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development.
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. Battery low అయిపోయింది. Ram. ఏమైంది? ఇది ఉల్టా అయిపోయిందా?
Yes, sir.
ఎందుకు అలాగైంది? How to make it correct? I'll come again. OneDrive, correct OneDrive, material, my files, then what is this? I.B.P.S. Then second ఎక్కడ ఉంది అది? I always find somewhere it is here. Yeah, it is here. Second. Got it.
Sir, there was a clock, anti-clock and clockwise sign. If you click that, it will be.
Oh, but I don't
Rotated.
see. I am sitting before computer throughout the day, but still I know only very little. Thanks for telling that.
No, sir, it's not like that. You are great, sir.
No. Let us try to. We are learning. Life is always learning, Yeah.
Correct, sir.
So this is a very good question. NABFID, Mr. KV Kamath is still the in charge of that.
Yes, sir. Still the in
yeah.
charge, sir. I have
Continue.
searched in Google now.
Yeah. Continue.
Central government has appointed KV Kamath as chairperson of the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development. Kamath is a well-known banker in India and is the first head of the new development bank.
In fact,
Raj Kiran Rai.
Kamath's brother, you know, why his name is KV Manian. He was my customer way back in 1985, 84 and all that. In those days, they used to have accounts with our bank. And this gentleman was with the ICICI bank at that time. Now, he went to some BRICS bank in Singapore. From there, he has come. He's a very knowledgeable person. Yeah, continue. KV
Yes,
Kamath.
sir. Yes, sir. May I know your which bank from you?
No, Indian bank.
You are from? Okay, sir.
Indian
Thanks.
Bank, North Usman Road. Chennai. Indian Bank, North Usman Road, Chennai. I was manager in 83 to 86. I remember to have met his brother in 85, 86 and all that. They were very important customers for us. Yeah.
Okay,
In
sir.
fact, they are Brahmins, but still they were doing business in the leather business. Export of leather and all. Continue.
Okay, sir. Raj Kiran
Sir,
Rai
so
named as
from
new
this
MD of
background, how he
NAB.
involved in banking?
Pardon?
Sir, I'm telling that from this business background, how he involved in banking or now headed like this great position.
You mean that person? He was working in ICICI Bank, KV Kamath.
Okay.
He was working in ICICI Bank as a chairman long back, so many years back. From there, he came out and then his services were required by the government for the BRICS Bank. A bank like BRICS Bank was started somewhere in Singapore. He was there for a few years. And after that, again, he was brought in here. He must be of my age, 70 plus. Yeah. Continue.
NAB FID is a newly set up development financial institution in India. It has been set up for infrastructure financing as per the National Bank for Financing, Infrastructure and Development Act 2021. The authorized share capital of the NAB FID is Rs 1 lakh crore rupees. The initial paid up capital of NAB FID is 20,000 crore rupees. The headquarters of NAB FID is in Mumbai. Explain DICGC.
Sir, this NAPFI was a subsidiary of NABARD, right?
That we should go and see NABARD website. nabard.org.in. NABARD. No, they have not told it is a subsidiary.
Not
No,
subsidiary of.
it's not a
No,
subsidiary.
it is
It's
not
not-
subsidiary, sir. It is not subsidiary.
Not a
It is a
subsidiary.
All India Financial
Yes, sir.
Development.
It is development finance institution.
Not only
there
that,
is-
it
there
has
are
been
five
Like a-
development finance institutions.
it has been formed under a separate act.
Yes,
Separate development institutions, sir.
Yeah.
development
See,
finance institutions
yeah.
for
Swadhin,
infrastructure
Swa-
for
Swa-
infrastructure development.
Swadhin, you read this one. It's a separate one. No connection with NABARD. But NABARD's funds are largely used for infrastructure. So possibly, I'm not sure whether NABARD gives refinance to NAPFID. Pata nahi hai. Or NABARD gives direct finance to infrastructure. But that is separate. This is separate. Not much connection. Vasavi. Start read.
Okay, thank you.
Explain DICGC. Deposit Insurance Act 1961 came into force on January 1st, 1962, previously known as Credit Guarantee Corporation of India Limited. Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation came into existence on July 15, 1978. DICGC insures all bank deposits such as saving, fixed, current, recurring deposit for up to the limit of 5 lakh rupees. Yes, of each depositor in a bank. The limit was increased.
Every word is important. 5 lakhs each depositor in a bank.
A bank.
Supposing
Bank.
one has 20 lakhs rupees, what he should do? He should keep within 5 lakhs in each 4 banks, 5 banks like that. Continue.
The limit was increased from 1 lakh to 5 lakh on 4th February 2020. Explain
Acha, acha.
integrated
Talking about this, ఇప్పుడు ఏమో విన్నాము రీసెంట్లీ ఎక్కడ తమిళనాడులో one place again one more scam, 100 crore scam has come where it is similar to the gold. Some gold jewelers, they are told, you please deposit 10 lakhs, we will give you every month 1 lakh, something like that. They cheated the people, and all this happens in Tamil Nadu in spite of the fact it's a routine thing. It is because we want to earn more, we want to get more money at the cost of so much of a risk. And Andhra lo undi kada adi alagamabi. Andhra also many institutions. Are there any frauds like this?
Yes,
Chit
sir.
funds, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chit funds and some that what
Fund.
is the name?
They will say Diwali fund, then
Chit
Pongal.
funds, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chitti
Chit
Pata.
funds. Yeah, they will do it all throughout the country. It will be there. Not why throughout the country, throughout the world, it will be there. That is the thing. Yeah, continue. Explain.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Can you please, sir, as the printable document showing that DICGC up to limit of 5 lakh of each depositor in a bank. Suppose a depositor has 2 deposits. One is 4 lakh and another is 5 lakh. So he will get in this both account, or he will get
He will get only 5 lakh.
only 5 lakh.
He will, but we have not come across such instances. See,
Sir,
recent.
but if the deposits amount will be 2 lakh and 3 lakh in two different deposits account, but depositor will be same. Then
No. Nowadays, it's everything is easy to find, you know. I am having accounts in 5 different banks, but in the income tax statement, everything is shown. Are Baba,
no,
now.
sir, I am telling that suppose I have a account with SBI and I have two different FD fixed deposits. One is 2 lakh rupees and another is 3 lakh rupees. So if something happens, should I got my 5 lakh from both this account, or only one account will be covered under DICGC?
No, you will be getting both the 5 lakh, both accounts. It's supposing one has got 10 lakhs deposit in a bank, he will get back only 5
5
lakhs.
lakh.
I hear how it is happening nowadays. It is all linked to your SIF and Aadhaar card or PAN card. Everything is linked to your PAN card. Per PAN card, 5 lakhs per bank, finished.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah. And that is why what they say is, whenever you are opening accounts, first name A, second name B, that is 5 lakhs. Second deposit, first name B, second name A, another deposit. Now, in that bank, 10 lakhs is covered for you. Could you follow?
Okay.
First name is what is taken into account for such purposes. Now, Vasavi.
Yes, sir. Excuse me. Explain integrated ombudsman scheme. 3 ombudsman schemes: the banking ombudsman scheme 2006, the ombudsman scheme for non-banking financial companies 2018, and the ombudsman scheme for digital transactions 2019. Non-scheduled primary cooperative banks with a deposit size of 50 crore rupees and above have been brought into the integrated ombudsman scheme 2021. Scheme has done away with the jurisdiction of each ombudsman office. Centralized receipt and processing center has been set up at RBI, Chandigarh for receipt and initial processing of physical and email complaints in any language.
Yeah, prior to this, what was happening? This ombudsman was having offices in every state. Maybe even now offices are there. But nowadays, the system of making complaint is through centralized receipt and processing center at RBI. Just as now, in the case of income tax, I am reminded of income tax 1975. 1975. You know, in those days, above what amount the income tax was levied? Do you have any idea? What is your name? Ajay Kumar. Tell me. Guess. 1975, one should pay income tax if his annual income is above how many rupees?
No, sir. 1975, no idea, sir.
The amount was 5,000 rupees.
Wow.
Yeah, the amount was 5,000 rupees. My salary was 600 rupees as manager of the bank in those days. 600
And sir,
rupees.
what is the income tax rate? Matlab, how much you have to pay
10%.
within this?
10%
10%?
above. 10% above 5,000. That means up to 5,000 you are exempted. If I think I drew some 6,000 or so. So on that 10% means 1,000 10% means
600.
100 rupees. 100 rupees I have to pay. I have the
And there was no such relaxation.
and in those days there was no system of this Aadhaar card, PAN card, this, nothing was there. So everything only we used to get it typed on a letter pad, and I was manager. I used to sign it for myself. That's all. So that is how things were very, very simple. And nowadays, applying for income tax is very easy. By sitting here in this place, I can post my, what is that, income tax return online. Fadafat. That much good things have become. So I was telling you about this because when I joined the bank, the salary was how many rupees, you know? 321 rupee per month. But you have to believe me, I used to save more than 200 rupees out of that 300 rupees in those days, because I had borrowed money from my uncle for studying. I will pay him every month 100. I will pay 100 rupees to my mother for household expenses. Balance 100 rupees I could save. Total saving 200 rupees. So that is how it is. And everything was very cheap. But today, what is the salary? 40,000. Salary of a clerk is how much? 40,000. 41,000. Yeah, that's what it is. That is why there is no value for money. Continue. Non-scheduled. Yeah, sorry. This is over. Over. You scroll down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct. Scheme framed by. Continue.
The scheme framed by the Reserve Bank in exercise of the powers conferred on it under Section 35A of the Banking Regulation Act 1949, Section 45L of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, and Section 18 of the Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007. What is the recent news?
One minute. What is the recent news about? Yeah. What is the recent news about PM Divine Scheme?
Divine Scheme.
Mm.
The Union Cabinet has approved a new scheme, Prime Minister's Development Initiative for Northeast Region, PM Divine, to fund infrastructure projects in the Northeast India. This scheme will have an outlay of 6,600 crore rupees for the 4-year period from 2022 to 23 to 2025 to 26. It will get 100% central funding and will be implemented by the Ministry of Development.
Sorry. Ministry of Development
of Northeastern Region. The
Well-
PM Divine will lead to the creation of infrastructure, support industries, social development projects, and create livelihood activities for youth and women, thus leading to employment generation. The objectives of the PM Divine are to fund infrastructure convergently in the spirit of PM Gati Shakti, support social development projects based on the needs of the Northeast region, enable livelihood activities for youth and women, and fill the development gaps in various sectors. What is the news regarding Vande Bharat Express train? Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the fourth Vande Bharat
Now, of
Express
course,
train.
this is
Yes,
outdated.
sir.
This is outdated because lot of
Today
Vande-
only, sir, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Papar Dahi.
Regional rapid transit systems are today
Oh,
launched.
that is more
Train.
that is more
Namo Bharat.
important. In Uttar Pradesh, na?
Delhi,
sir.
Ghaziabad,
Delhi to Meerut, sir. Yes, sir.
Ghaziabad. From
CIDG.
Arey Baba, I think it is going very fast. Oh,
Yes, sir.
very fast.
82.5 kilometers.
180 kilometers per hour, sir.
180 kilometer per hour.
Oh, great, excellent. Now, what is this? Please read this. Which is
Which country is the world's largest producer of sugar? Recently, India has emerged as the world's largest producer and consumer of sugar, and the world's second largest exporter due to the record production of more than 5,000 lakh metric tons of sugarcane. High experts. The experts were the highest at about 109.8 LMT without any financial assistance and earned foreign currency of about 40,000 crore rupees. Indian government policy initiatives, timely government initiatives in the last 5 years have taken them out of financial distress in 2018-19 to the stage of self-sufficiency in 21-22.
but today's position is like this. Sugar is there are restrictions on sugar exports. I think I have posted a video on
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There is restrictions, sir, from the last 1 year, sir.
Yeah, was 1 year restriction is there. And sugar is one thing which everybody will like. Most of us will like. And you know, when I was manager in our house caste branch in Delhi, 1996-99, every day I will have one sweet, one
Sir.
Rajani Gandha, something like that. What is that? Yeah, you also take more sweets. Be careful.
No, sir. Now we'll avoid sugar only, sir.
Yeah, but of late, of course, now from 55th year, I am on slight conditions. That means I take with guilt. Well, without guilt, I will not take. With prior to that, you know, I used to have my branch representative and myself. Every day we will go down. It was in a complex, corporation complex. In that complex itself, there will be a superb sweet stall. We will go and have every day tea and also that sweet. But now it is all, of course, touch wood. I am able to manage with the tablets only. Now, next is Ajay Kumar. Please read 31. I think.
Sir, who's is
No,
said to be become
I think some change has to be made in this. Now, what is the BCCI president? I think here this may be old one.
Stuart Binney, sir.
Same
Stuart
person.
Binney.
Same
Stuart
person.
Binney.
Oh, same person. Acha, please read. The former. Now,
the
please read.
former All India rounder Roger Binney is said to become the new BCCI president, replacing Saurabh Gadli. Binney will assume the charge on the October 18 when the BCCI annual general meeting will held in the Mumbai. Jai Shah will continue as BCCI secretary, the most influential position in the board. Rajiv Shukla will also.
There can be changes in this. Please check it up. But you don't need to worry about it unless you say cricket is your interest. If you say cricket is not your interest, this problem. Now, if anybody goes for interview, the only interesting questions will be, where was the World Cup 2023 held? What are the cities in which it was conducted? How many countries participated in this? Who won the match? Who is the runner-up? Who is the considered as the say winner of that entire series, man of the series? Like that, questions will be asked. Continue, Ajay.
Yes, sir. About Board of the Control for Cricket in the India, BCCI, founded in 1928, sir.
Yeah.
Headquarter Bankhede Stadium. First President R.E. Grant Govan. 39 President Saurav Ganguly. Vice President Rajiv Shukla. Secretary Jai Shah. Men's coach Rahul Dravid. Women's coach
कुछ change हो गया इसमें men's coach में?
don't know, sir.
Anybody knows?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Change.
Same only.
Changed, sir, Ramesh.
India national cricket team Rahul Dravid, it is given.
Sir,
Rishikesh Kanitkar acting. List of India national cricket coaches.
So after Rohit Sharma, I think Rahul Dravid is there currently.
Oh, same person. No, Abhi, another one has come, Baba.
no,
20,
sir, no, sir. Interim, sir.
Interim. Achha, it was interim. Now this man continues. Good. Very good. Very happy. Now continue. Women's coach is Romesh Pawar. I don't know whether he is continuing. Please check it
What
out.
is lead bank scheme?
This is very important. Important. Please read.
The scheme with the objective of enhancing the
Sir.
flow of the bank finance to the priority sectors and other sectors and promote the bank role in the overall development of the rural sector.
Sir, what is scale of finance and what is?
I will tell. Scale of finance means, in the case of Kisan credit card, the farmers are assigned limits based on the extent of land they are cultivating. Whether they are cultivating on 2-acre land or 3-acre land, what it is, and what is the crop they are growing. Are they growing sugarcane, or are they growing wheat or barley or cotton or whatever it is? And what is the scale of finance for that district for this crop? In Midnapur district in West Bengal, for sugar cultivation, for rice cultivation, per acre they will give this many rupees. So like that, the rates are prescribed. And that is decided by bankers level state committee, which is headed by the lead bank of each district. In each you must know what is the lead bank of your district also. Supposing you are living in Anakapalli, you must know what is the lead bank of your Anakapalli district. And also, if the interview is conducted in Guntur, you should know what is the lead bank of Guntur district also. Like that. Okay? Very good. Continue. For coordinating
For coordinating the activities in the district, a particular bank is assigned lead bank responsibility of the district. Lead bank scheme can be traced to the study group headed by Professor D.R. Gadgil study group on the organizational framework for the implementation of the social objectives, which submitted its report in the October 1969. Scheme started in December 1969.
I joined the bank on November 24, 1969.
Okay.
69 I joined. I completed my degree in 69 May or June. Then I was working with the Indian Oil Corporation as a typist in those days, 5 rupees per day. Then it was a temporary job, and this one came, and I joined on November 24. Yeah. Continue. Define
State
Sir,
level
I
bankers
read,
committee.
Yeah.
Sir, can I say something?
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have earlier read that the scale of finance prepared by DLTC, District Level Technical Team, Sorry,
Yeah.
technical committee.
Yeah,
So
correct. That's correct one.
is it
That's
is it
correct.
supervised by this lead bank or it is a different committee?
No. That what you say is right. What you say is right. But don't worry about all those things. Simply say scale of finance, they will be happy. For your interview purposes, they will be happy. If you are an agricultural candidate, then only they will ask who
Sir,
says.
so many times asked me, sir. And the
Acha,
scale of finance.
the scale of finance they will ask. They won't ask you who is deciding scale of finance, how is scale of finance and all that. But if you can know in your district what is the scale of finance for sure rice, you can tell that. For paddy, you can use that and it changes quite frequently. Yeah. But now the topic of the day is only minimum support price for wheat and other 5 commodities which has changed. Yeah. Continue. Ajay?
Yes, sir. But define the state level bankers committee. State level bankers committee was constituted in April 1977 as the apex inter-institutional form to create adequate coordination machinery in all states on a uniform basis for the development of the state. State level bankers committee is chaired by chairman, managing director, executive director of the convener bank. It comprises the representative of the commercial bank, including the small finance bank, wholly owned subsidiaries of the foreign banks, RRBs, payment banks, state cooperative banks, RBI, NABARD, head of the government departments, including the representative from the National Commission for the Steward Tribes, National Horticulture Board, Khadi Village, Industry Commission, etc., and representative for the financial institution operating in the state who come together and sort out coordination problem at the policy implementation level. Representative of the various organizations from the different sectors of the economy like industry bodies, retail traders, exporter, farmers unions, etc. are special invitees in the SLBC meetings for discussing their specific problems. If any, SLBC meetings are held on the quarterly basis.
Now this and all
But a
very.
state
Now this is old, not required. We will go here. Difference between.
checks and demand draft are the financial instrument provided by the bank to the customer for making their payments. Although both of them are used to transfer or in cash money, there are some significant differences. A check is a negotiable instrument which includes the instruction to the banks duly signed by the drawers to transfer the funds of a certain amount to a specified individual subject to the clearance. A demand draft is also negotiable instrument but is payable in full on demand. Read on to find out key differences between the demand draft and check. A
Ajay
demand
Kumar,
draft cannot
Ajay
be
Kumar,
dishonored.
you must read all this because you are not working in bank. You may not know about them. Please read them. Please read. A demand draft.
Okay, sir. A demand draft cannot be dishonored as the money is already paid to the bank, while the check, in the case of the check, it can be bounced due to the instructions to stop the payment by the drawers or due to the insufficient funds in the account. While the bank issues demand draft, a check is issued by the customer of the bank. A check payment can be stopped by the customer. However, payment done through the DD can't be stopped. A checkbook is available only to the account holder, while DD can be executed both by account holder as well as non-account holder. While the bank doesn't have charge a fees on the check, the demand draft entails the payment fees.
But this nowadays, I think banks charge for more than some specified number of check leaves. But okay, this is a beginning, no charges per check.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
A check transaction, there are three parties involved: drawee, drawer, and payee. While in demand draft, only two parties, drawer and payee. Both DD and checks are negotiable instrument intended to make payment.
Very good. We will stop with this. And with a note, there is no class tomorrow, Sunday. Monday, we will meet as usual at 5 o'clock. And yeah, we will read the balance items. And in the meantime, you be reading anything that you come across about banking, about RRBs, and about your particular RRB, go through website and know all the things. We don't know when the interview will start. Once it starts, it will go on very fast. And if you get any message regarding interview, please post in our Telegram group so that I will get revived and try to do more things. This is what it is. And regarding whatever materials I have given in the folder, please go through the questions that have been asked in the previous I.B.P.S, RRB, PO, and also I.B.P.S, PO interviews, so that you will have an idea how the questions will be asked to you. Thank you. And only problem is regarding the specialist people. We cannot predict how it will come. It will all depend upon your job experience and the happiness with which you speak to the interviewers. That's what it is. Best wishes. We will close this with this now. We will come back tomorrow at
Day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Rajendran Palake, you are also RRB candidate?
Candidate of the Bank of Maharashtra.
Acha, IT candidate. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I have given you time at 6:30. I am
Yes.
getting delayed in this class. We will meet
Okay.
at 7 o'clock. There is no other interview for me today.
Okay.
We will meet at the same place at 7 o'clock. Thank you.
Means after the 1 hour.
After 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because I will go and have
Okay.
my breakfast and come.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Take your time, sir. Take your time, sir. We will
Thank
join shortly. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.